same thing as ARM did. And I thought,
cool.
That's freaking cool. This guy learned how to operate a complicated piece of machinery by doing nothing. Wow, that's cool. And then I was walking through Central Po, and I saw these helicopters. And I remember, you guys ever see like how a little kid pretends to fly? Like he goes,
Right.
So little kids are really smart. And I thought, it'd be really cool to make a helicopter that you actually fly like that. So I'm not going to be able to demo that today because I just got in the parts yesterday, and despite heroic hacking efforts, we're only about halfway there. But I will be able to show you a little bit of messing with a Kinect and a helicopter. So last week, I went and bought this helicopter. It met my criteria for projects, which are it has to cost less than 50 US, and it has to be really dumb and easy to build because I'm lazy. And I got it home, and I had this idea. So this helicopters have 3 controls, these basic toy ones, and the helicopter pilots among us probably have something else to say. But they've got pitch, which is like forward and back, and they've got the throttle, which determines how much force is coming out, and they've got yaw, which spins it one side or another. And these controllers just have knobs. So I thought, okay, it's a potentiometer. What I want to do is connect that to my computer, and then I can send whatever signals I want to it. So I got home, and I was hoping that there would just be a potentiometer spitting out a certain voltage, and that would be an easy thing to chop off the potentiometer and stick in an Arduino. And I got home, and it was really complicated. And they had sanded all the numbers off the chips, and I thought about scoping it, and then it was too complicated. So I found there was a lazy solution, which is they make these great digital potentiometers, which is quite literally a little chip, and you say, I want you to have a resistance of 5 ohms. And you send it a digital signal, and it says 5 ohms. You say, I want you to have 10 kiloohms, and 10 kiloohms. And you can step up and down. So I measured whatever the potentiometers were, and then I just ripped them out and stuck in digital potentiometers instead and connected it with an Arduino. And so that brings us to the first demo, which is controlling a helicopter through processing in an Arduino. And turning on the helicopter. So all I've done here is I have an Arduino that is in this giant spaghetti mill of wires that's connected to the transmitter. And I send it signals that just say, change the resistance of the different potentiometers. And it says, oh, I get it. You're trying to send a signal. So first thing I'm going to do is tell it to take off. And this is where it becomes dangerous, because I'm not a good pilot.
It's dangerous.
Okay, so we're good. It's also way harder to fly from a computer than it is, even with controllers. So that's the first step. And you can only kind of see this. I'll just hold it and show off the other stuff. So this controls the pitch. This propeller pushes up and down. So I push up, push up. Now I pull down, up, pull down. Great. And then yaw makes one of these spin faster than the other. So you can't even necessarily see this, but if I make it take off, you'll see it just start spinning around until it crashes into something. Not the sprinkler. Anyway, so great. Now we have a little API that's the helicopter API, and I made a little Java object called Rafflecopter, and I can say like rafflecopter.yaw, and then it yaws. Which is great. It's nice and clean. So the next step. And this is where I only have about a half-finished demo, so I'll show you what I've done, and we can come look at, next week you can come see something that's more finished and cute. But now, I tie this into the Kinect. So now, whoa! So the problem is, once it's tracking my gestures, I can't go grab the helicopter. All I did with the Kinect was I mapped my left hand position to throttle, and I mapped my torso rotation to the yaw. Whoop! And there it goes yawing and throttling. Oh my god! Safe. And so this is ways away from like the little kid like running around, and it's going to take some space. My apartment is actually a little too small to run around, which is just sad. But whoa! Anyway, that's what we got.
That is cool.
Whoa!
That's good exercise.
That's good exercise. gonna kill it.
Oh. Will you be able to do it outside?
Oh.
Can you run it outdoors where there's more space?
You know, I just turned it off. Yeah, so I haven't,
Awesome, man.
yeah, so anyway, that's what I got. Yes, I do want to find a place to run it outdoors. I've been looking for, like, good places. There's a couple parks, but I literally just finished this, like, an hour before I came here.
You get
So-
arrested outdoor.
Well, yes, but on the other hand, I think the firepower is on my side.
Okay.
So, anyway, that's the Kinect helicopter hack.
Cool. It's awesome.
Nice.
Cool.
Very
Nice.
good.
Wow.